Hello guys, in this video we are going to discuss about port dissection. Let's jump into the OSI layer. What's happening behind it? Actually, when the user inputs his data, for example like username and password in the application layer, basically the application layer means the user interface which he was able to input his username and passwords. That's it. When he enter that password and username, it will get into the presentation layer. As my previous video says, that this presentation layer has some header files. This header files has some port numbers, which helps to transport this presentation layer data to session layer and then transport layer. And the transport layer is using some ports. These ports are using to transport from transport layer to network layer and the network layer to data link layer. In this way, we are sending the data to the physical layer. What is that physical layer? Our Wi-Fi or our any Ethernet or device which is providing our internet. So this is how the data is entering to our devices like Wi-Fi. So what's happening after that? The data is being sent to the database or the server, which it will check the username and password. If the username or password is present in this, the login is successful. Otherwise, it will not, right? So in the same way, when the database replies to your physical layer means your mobile phone data or whatever the data is providing to you or the device providing the internet to you is called the physical layer. The physical layer transporting the data to data link layer and the network layer and all these things. Finally, in the UI or user interface, you are able to see successful login or failed login. Okay, do you understand the relation between them? These two layers are the same, but the interaction between you and the server is different. So let's see, this is an example, a real life example. Let me open my Wireshark and I previously captured some packets. Let's analyze them. Let's take the TLS. Why we are taking the TLS as an example to analyze this traffic? The TLS means where we are using the TLS in the web application, right? We are using SSL or TLS certificates to encrypt those messages. Messages means your username or password, right? In the same way, we are using the SSL and TLS to represent you very comprehensive way to easily understand that how it was related to the port dissection. Let's see this. Why it was stuck here? Yeah. So when I click on TLS 1.2, the frame represent your physical layer. This is my device name, my mobile device name or ID. This is the ID. Means my physical address, which is the internet providing device. And when it comes to frames, here you can see the different types of information here. The device ID is 0. The device name is 6327 and this is the device name. And the description is Wi-Fi and encapsulation type Ethernet. Yeah, this is all about and one more thing here, character encoding is ASCII. Where we are using the ASCII here. It was encoded to the ASCII. Why? Because we are using the application layer to encoding and decoding that messages, receiving messages. That's why we are using ASCII. Okay, let's jump into next one, the Ethernet. What the Ethernet represent is your data link layer. Okay, first of all, your app was sended the data. This is what you are receiving and what you are sending. And the Ethernet represent the data link layer, which is the source and destination IP address. This is the source IP and this is the destination IP. It was using the IPv6 to communicate to the server. So this is how the Ethernet is linked with data link layer. So when it comes to internet protocol, where we are using the internet protocol, the network layer, right? In the network layer, we have internet protocol was being used to transport the data from one layer to another layer. Let's see what the internet protocol has been saying to us. This is a version 6. Okay, this is a source message and a destination message or destination address, and it was using version 6, traffic class, and the payload length and hop limit. What is mean by hop? We know that hop means the network devices which is connected internally to get the data. And when it's come to TCP, where the TCP is being used, transport layer, TCP and UDP, right? Here we are using the TCP. The HTTPS is the source port and destination port is 63240, right? The sequence is this number and the acknowledgement is this number. The length is 38. And this is how the information look like. The conversation completeness. Why the conversation is complete? Because the server is in rest position. Oh, sorry, reset position. Yes. Finish, present, data present. When it want to connect to the server, it sent, yes, I'm present. That's why the sync is present. That means your server or the opposite server is active to listen what you are saying. And when it's come to TLS, where we are using the TLS, we know that the application layer using SSL and TLS, right? So the TLS means transport layer security, which helps the username and password be encrypted here, right? That's why I chose the TLS packet to explain about each and every single layer. The stream is 13 and the TLS version is 1.2. Yes, it was using HTTP protocol too, and the encrypted application data is, this is the application data. This is what the port dissection and protocol dissection means in Wireshark. In the next video, we are going to discuss about how to capture the HTTP traffic and also HTTPS traffic. We know that HTTP does not provide any security. It will send the information to the server as a raw data. We can able to understand the data. But in HTTPS, we cannot understand the data because it was encrypted. In the next video, we are able to see the information which is passed by the HTTP and HTTPS. Stay tuned. If you like this video, like, share and subscribe.